Oxford County Commissioners plan to ask the governor to remove Sheriff Christopher Wainwright from his position. Good evening and thanks for joining us on News Center Maine at 5:30. I'm Chris Costa.
And I'm Zach Blanchard. Commissioners say Sheriff Wainwright has forced them to spend time dealing with, mitigating, and resolving his mistakes for years. This call for removal was made official today. News Center Maine Sam Rogers joins us now with a closer look at just what's happened and what's next. Sam?
Yeah, Zach and Chris, the commissioners say they did not make this decision lightly or without pursuing other available options. But they say the sheriff's actions have left them with no other choice and that he has failed to efficiently and faithfully perform his duties. Now, under Maine statute, only the governor can suspend or remove an elected sheriff. So the commissioners are now finalizing their formal complaint against Wainwright before sending it off to Governor Mills.
Call for a vote. All in favor? Okay, motion carries.
Oxford County Commissioners confirming their plan to send a complaint to the governor, asking her to remove Sheriff Christopher Wainwright from his role.
This is public information now.
In a statement, the commissioners say Wainwright's mistakes have cost the county tens of thousands of taxpayer dollars and hundreds of hours that, they say, could have been spent on projects to help all Mainers in the county. The commissioners first brought up this matter during a meeting last month. Commissioner Tim Turner made the original motion to ask the governor to remove the sheriff. The vote to support that motion was unanimous.
So that's all official.
The commissioners are still working with their attorney on the formal complaint. They say the specific details behind the reasons they're seeking the removal of Wainwright will be released sometime next week. Last May, the commissioners hinted at sending a similar complaint against the sheriff after he pressured his deputies to go easy on an acquaintance cited for a traffic violation. The sheriff later apologized for his actions. Commissioners also took issue with how Wainwright disposed of guns in 2021 and took issue with how he managed school resource officers in the area. On Wednesday, Wainwright said in a statement that he is aware of this complaint, but is not aware of any recent developments that would merit this action of removal, saying, quote, "My first priority is and will continue to be the preservation of the integrity of the office of sheriff, restoration of the dignity of that office in Oxford County," adding, "I will continue to carry out my duties and obligations to my office."
Meeting is adjourned.
An important note here, Sheriff Wainwright will remain on duty during this process, and he did meet with the county commissioners about this during an executive session at last month's meeting. Commissioners hope to finalize their complaint and make it public after another meeting on February 7th. Then it would be sent to the governor's office. Zach and Chris, we also just learned of a new letter showing support for Sheriff Wainwright. The people behind it are trying to gather signatures of his deputies. They say they are gathering those signatures tomorrow.
All right, Sam Rogers, a lot to keep track of there. Thanks.